What's up, Vinyl Community? Cliff, the Vinyl Cheapskate here. Coming at you with the Vinyl Finds video. Massive metal haul. Ton of stuff on this one. If I start running short on time, I'm going to leave some stuff out and then just pick up where I left off next time, or maybe not. I don't know. I'll decide later. I hope everyone had a decent week. Had a pretty good week. Had a great day today. But yeah, massive amount of stuff to show you, so I'm going to kind of jump right into it. I had a good day today. I stopped at a record store just randomly. Wasn't planning on going to a record store today. There was just a ton of traffic, and I was like, I'm sick of sitting on the freaking highway. And there's a shop that I know of that's right off the highway from where I work. So I stopped in there. But I'm super glad I did. This one, this is like a bonus throw in for the Vinyl Find video here. But I stopped in and I went through all they had great stuff in the new arrivals, and I picked a couple things from new arrivals I was gonna get. That Angel record, the first Angel record, I was going to get that because that's a really good hard rock record. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But I didn't get that. I put it back because I went to the metal section, started flipping through the metal section, and I found some sick OG, god damn this light. I found some sick OG Candlemass records. So, Candlemass Nightfall, the Metal Blade from 1988. Found Ancient Dreams, another this light, another Metal Blade. And Candlemass, Tales of Creation. So I just filled out basically only one that I really am missing. I mean, there's a bunch I don't have. This one's on Music for Nations. This is the French pressing, I think. That's what it said. Gatefold cover. But yeah, these Candlemasses, these were the score right here. First time going into a shop of the year. I haven't gone to any record shops yet. This was my first stop into a record shop, and I scored 3 OG Candlemasses. Now, don't get me wrong, they weren't like bargain prices. They're priced reasonably, like a few dollars less than like what they're going for on Discogs. But I didn't have to pay shipping, and I got them all at the same place right there, so I was stoked. Super excited. Screw it. This will be a video for filling gaps, because the next one, I also picked this up at a shop. Picked this up from Celebrated Summer with my, Christmas gift card that the wife got me. This is what we're listening to right now. But that's Old Nick, Forest of Grief. Old Nick, as you can hear, is a very raw black metal band. He kind of ventures, or black metal project. Black metal mixed with a bunch of dungeon synth. I call it NES metal because it sounds like a lot of his stuff sounds like a Nintendo soundtrack. But yeah, filled some gaps with Old Nick this last week too. These are some more things I'm going to show that I just picked up. These just came in the mail yesterday. But yeah, sick stuff. This one's probably his rawest of his of his releases, but I also picked up this 7-inch, which is one of his latest. Came out 2023, but that's the old Nick Truest Spell 7-inch. This one's on. It's on Grimstone Recordings. Like, I think all his stuff is on Grimstone. This nice orangish yellow with red streaks in it. Picked up the old Nick Ghost O'Clock. This is one of his latest LPs that he's put out. Old Nick has the best song names. First song is obviously the title track, Ghost O'Clock, and then Curse of the Vampire's Fedora, Wrinkling Crinkling Sounds in Your Room, Spooky Wicker Basket, 1994, Yes, a Witch, and the Weeping Mystery Trench Coat, and Ghost of Sourdough Bread. But as silly as this sounds, it's really well done. Really well done. Good. Just experimental black metal stuff. You won't hear anything else that sounds like old Nick. This is just on. This is on Phantom Lore, which is, I think, it says copyrighted to Grimstone. It's licensed to Phantom Lore to get pressed. So, and I got these from Out of Season Distro, which is great, like Dungeon Synth distro. Do a bunch of good synth stuff. And last but not least, another old Nick Hex Clock Split. This is one of his earlier releases too. I don't remember if this is really blue or not, but it's on this cool blue. It's got nice labels. This is a repress, second press edition. Originally came out in 2021. But yeah, one of my favorite modern black metal projects, Old Nick. Check him out if you get a chance. I'll put a link to at least one of his albums up here that I showed in the description. Another one that's a newer project that kind of dove in hard on this year was a project called Trha. And this will lead into the next ones. Trha is a band that is one guy. He's not even really a black metal guy. He's kind of more like a screamo guy. But he does this black metal project where he writes his own language and all his stuff is in his own language. It's kind of like it's a little weird, but great albums. Picked up a tape. This is Makdir Furman. His split with this is Trha's split with Achulian Forests. So this is a split. I've heard some songs off of this, and it's a little. The vocals on it are very strange. But yeah, he kind of does different stuff with every single album. Picked up. I'm not even gonna try and read them. This CD here, Trha. Vatkadiva. These I haven't even got a chance to listen to yet. I'll be listening to them shortly. I should bring these in my car. I'll listen to them quickly there. And this other one is called Altihagnig. I don't know. But these were both from last year. This is one of his earlier ones, and this one, all this is the title of this album. So Trha, whatever this shit says over here, that's basically what the name of the album is. But I just call it the blue one, and this one's on Nifty. A Nifty clear blue. And this one has a bit more of a synth, almost emo vibe to it at times, but it's very, very good. It surprised me when I heard it, but really good stuff. Trha's a fun one. I think he came out in like 2020 and literally has like 30 releases. I think he did like 19 releases this year, which is insane. That's fucking pure insanity. And that last one I also got with this group I'm going to show next. Got it from a site called Metal Curations. They had a great sale over the after Black Friday. They had a sale for like 3 weeks where they were selling stuff. I think a lot of the stuff is still on sale. But I jumped and picked up a couple records that I'm very stoked to have picked up. A lot of these are goat wax records pressings. Yeah, goat wax recs. But very good. And this first one I'm going to show right here, this is, I can't really pronounce it. Kukailamoku. Kukailamoku. This is a Hawaiian project, raw black metal project. This one's cool because it's got some like surf bits mixed in there, which they haven't done in any of their other albums. This is their most recent one. I think it came out in 2021. But great band, really raw production on it. Cool like use of like tone and instrument. There's some punk vibes, like B-beat punk vibes in there, kind of, but not in the way you would think. It's not like thrashy at all. It's just black metal, but with like punky drums. But this is great. Really excellent stuff. I've listened to this one quite a few times digitally, and I finally got a copy on wax, so I'm very excited about that. This is a very black metal heavy. Almost knocked my light and my phone over. A very black metal heavy episode here. So next up, more of the goat wax stuff. This is Niðstöng. This is Icelandic black metal. It's a little more, it's got a little bit of like a mellow death or like second wave black metal feel. It kind of ties into, it feels a little 90s, but it's very good. Not really raw production on this, but perfect like black metal production. Really good stuff. Going for kind of like the Illusion of Gaia or Secret of Mana vibe on this cover. I don't know why this cover just makes me think Secret of Mana, like Mana Beast type thing. But really cool record. Great packaging on all these goat wax records. But yeah, this is a really pretty harsh record. Really well done though. On a very smoky green. You can't really see it from down here, but it's like a smoky green color. This is one of my favorite ones that I picked up on that on this Metal Curations grab. And I picked all this stuff up before Christmas, and it came before Christmas, and then I just didn't get a chance to show all of it. Last goat wax one I'm going to show is Pan American native front, Commodus split. Commodus is Australian, Pan American native front is American band, I believe. Yeah, I think they're from California. I think. Commodus does kind of like a like psychedelic type, really brutal and harsh black metal. Pan American front does kind of like a war metal-y, really harsh black metal, but it's all Native American themed on it's all based on historical battles and stuff like that happened in Native American wars. But very good stuff. Two of my favorite like bands doing black metal right now on this split. Yeah, they all have pictures of the fellas that are in charge of the bands. This one's on a brown vinyl. Slick brown vinyl. Honestly, I haven't even listened to this one yet. But this will probably go on tonight. I haven't even listened to it yet. But Commodus put out one of my favorite albums of the year, too. But yeah, check this out. If you like black metal, there's no reason you would not like this. And again, I'll try and leave links to all these in the description. Just keep an eye out. It might not be right away. It might take me a minute. It might take me a day or so to get the links in there, but I'll get them in there. This is, I don't even know how to say it, Sorgetid or something like that. I believe these guys are... I can't even read any of the words on here, but these guys are Scandinavian of some sort, but great record. Really harsh black metal with some synths in there. Basic production going on, or very basic presentation here on black vinyl. Yeah, on black vinyl. Really well put together. And a lot of these, like I said, I haven't even really got a chance to listen to most of these. I had so much stuff come in. There was so many good sales and stuff during the Black Friday sales and stuff that I kind of jumped on some stuff I probably shouldn't have. I'm a little broke because of it. And last but not least is Venusberg Cardinal. This is a side project of Departure Chandelier. It's an unreleased album, basically by Departure Chandelier early on, but they called themselves Venusberg Cardinal at the time. This is raw, straightforward black metal. I don't even think there's synths in this, if I can remember. It says this was recorded during the same sessions as Anarchist Rise to Power. But really cool shit. This was another one of my favorites of the year. Just how like harsh and raw it was, with really good melody and great guitar work, great songwriting, and actually has like, I feel like the tracks are actually tracks and memorable. Really good stuff. If one record out of that whole pile, I would say definitely check this one out. If you're into like raw black metal stuff, this is the most straightforward, probably the easiest to get into, best hooks, all that kind of stuff in that one. Yeah, on this weird, clear, green splattered vinyl. I've got a few more. This is probably going to go into like almost a half an hour. I think what I might do is just these last four. Call it a day. But I'm gonna go put a record on. I will be back. All right. I'm basically doing what I would be doing anyway on a Friday night right now, except talking to you guys. All right. Honestly, it's only a couple more. These are all Discogs finds for cheap. All stuff I found on Discogs for pretty cheap. First thing I picked up was some tapes by the band Pest. This is the German band Pest. Black metal, weird songwriting, very dark and twisted sounding, a little psychedelic. But yeah, I picked up a couple of these Pest records. I don't know if these are legit. They're on Primal Vomit Records. I don't know if these are legit or just like kind of like bootleggy things or just like small label tape releases maybe. This is one of my favorite Pest ones right here. Tenebris Onibris Overtus. But yeah, excellent stuff. Came on some nice tapes. One blue one, and 2 red ones. Yeah, these were from the same seller. I think they were like $4 a piece. I got these with those 2 Trha CDs. But yeah, I jumped on because they were pretty cheap, and I've been meaning to buy some of this band's records for a little while, and they're pretty good. 2 more. This is from 2 other sellers. None of these weren't 2 together. I bought 2 more from 2 other sellers. This one was pretty cheap. I think it was $7. It was less than $10. But Black Cilice, the name of the album, Banished, Black Cilice, Banished from Time. Good, more raw black metal. If you can't see, there was like kind of like a kick I went on with buying black metal stuff. I don't remember where this guy's from either. I believe it's a French, I think. Like an olive green. It looks light green, like a pale green, but it's olive green. There's a poster in here too. Again, another giant poster I'm probably never ever gonna use. Still listening to Old Nick, by the way. Now, gonna show one of the other. This is the last record. This one was dirt cheap as well. I think it was $6. Like I said, I found a bunch of records for dirt cheap, and I'm gonna show. I had another one, but it's kind of not a metal record. It kind of is, kind of isn't. It's kind of like a DB noise rock record. I'll show that on the next video. But this one's definitely metal, heavy as hell, really brutal, and that's this Whitehorse. Whitehorse, Raised into Darkness record, and that cover's wild. There's the Nintendo part. And, blue black. This is just black. It says blue black. No, it's just black. But this band, more cool artwork. They do kind of like they're just like a straight like droney doom metal band with super heavy riffs. A little bit of like, I think it's electronic behind it, but like some eerie guitar work in the background, or synth or something in the background going on. I just really love this record. It doesn't get a lot of love. It's on Vendetta Records, but doesn't get a lot of love. But this thing's pretty fucking brutal and good. It's always cheap too, so if you see a copy, there's no reason not to pick it up. Really heavy, brutal. One of the ones that was the biggest surprise, because it wasn't really a blind buy. I've heard bits and pieces before, and I bought it kind of just because I knew I kind of liked this band and it was cheap. But really glad I picked this up. Great doom metal-y stuff. But yeah, that's what I got for you. This was the massive black metal, doom metal pickups video. Still super stoked about those Candlemass records. Those will be spinning for a while because I've been meaning to pick them up for a while, and to find them at a shop all together is pretty fucking awesome. But yeah, that's it. First week of work was alright. Gotta say, ended up with some real sweet records at the end of the week, so can't complain about that. Anyway, hope everybody has a good weekend. If you stayed this long, Tommy, I am gonna do the punk vinyl tag soon, like tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 videos this weekend. I just still need to pick out all my records, so keep an eye out for the punk vinyl tag video I'm gonna do. And thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers. Have a good weekend.